Please welcome first fighting out of the blue corner, representing Next Level MMA and fighting out of New York, Arana!
Arana fights out of Kai's Next Level MMA. They have 2 schools, one in Ozone Park, one in Howard Beach, New York. Head coach is the impressive Kai Evers. Again, Rana Rana from Kai's Next Level MMA in New York.
I'm pretty sure he's fought for us before.
He has. He is scrappy as can be.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the guy I was thinking of.
This man is a ball of fire. Does not play the game, just throws.
He looks in shape.
And now please welcome fighting out of the red corner, representing the Fighting Arts Academy and fighting out of Enfield, Connecticut, Tim Flores!
Flores is an awesome competitor. He fights out of one of the affiliates for Jeremy Levashevsky's Fighting Arts Academy. Trains under Nick Newell, notorious Nick Newell. Nick's fighters always come out supremely focused, supremely conditioned, and highly trained in all ranges of combat. They're happy in the clinch, happy on the ground, happy from guard, happy standing. Mike, this fight is going to be a barn burner.
I think it is too. Both of these guys are primed and ready. Both of them are very confident, very aggressive, very skilled. And I gotta be honest with you, Carrick, I love watching the heavyweights fight. It's fun, but watching these smaller guys, the speed and the athleticism that's involved is really amazing to see.
Hold on, seconds from amazing, it's on. These two gonna scrap. Rana Rana in the red loose shorts, Tim Flores, black tight shorts. Flores sporting the bad boy shorts. That's a throwback short right there. Goes back to the 90s.
Yeah. Everyone knows where all the rage. Both guys exchanging some knees to the body in that little clinch.
Both of them had that over under.
Oh, nice right. Flores had a nice little jab right combo there. Looks like Arana's got a little bit of a height advantage, which might lend a little better for him for some head kicks.
Beautiful caught kick. Oh, knee to the head by Rana Rana.
I couldn't see if it hit him or not, but doesn't slow him down any, that's for sure. Answers back with a nice leg kick.
Both these fighters, Mike, unless you put them to sleep, they're gonna come at you slugging.
Yeah, it's amazing. The tenacity of these guys is nuts. I've seen Arana fight here before, and it's just, he's a warrior.
Big thanks to our matchmaker, Joe Cuff, for putting this fight together. Kip put together the grappling bouts. Joe Cuff was in charge of the fights. Little feint from the outside by Rana Rana. Rana finding some success on the outside with his kicks. He may circle and try and keep that.
Nasty leg kick by Flores. Got good hip rotation and everything.
Tim Flores showing incredible speed.
Oh, he looks like he caught him with another knee.
Split second, that would have done it.
He's quick with those knees from the clinch like that. And being that Tim's a little shorter than him, he doesn't have to bring that knee up as high to connect with it.
Both these fighters are delighted to strike from everywhere. Strike from the outside, strike from the pocket, strike from the clinch. Just a slip. There's that knee again.
Oh, he ate a nice right there for Flores. Nice counter punch. He had on that little exchange there. Arana's really pushing it.
Arana finding success on the outside. I believe he's going to circle, try and keep at distance. Try and land some shots from the outside, slow his opponent down a little bit. Once they get closer in speeds, you may see Arana try and move inside.
Oh, that looked like he got him with that.
Big shots being landed by Arana.
Flores fires back with a right.
Shaking his head. Half the time when you see that, it means it did hit.
Yep.
Arana bleeding from the nose. Nose may be broken. If it is, the blood goes back into the lungs, makes it very difficult to breathe. Can dramatically change a fight.
These guys are swinging hard.
There we go.
Oh, beautiful takedown.
Fantastic timing.
Beautiful takedown
by Tim Flores. Arana bringing it back where he wants. Mike, that was a huge moment in this fight. If Arana can keep it standing and on the outside, he's got a very good chance in this fight.
Yeah, and he popped back up quick on that one. He's hard to keep down.
10 seconds now.
Tim looks like he's laboring a little bit with his breathing with that nose, so he could have problems with that nose.
Round ends. Who'd you like in that round, Mike?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know, man. That's a close call. What do you think?
Very hard call. I always go when I'm trying to imagine what the judges are going to do with the second part of the fight, because that tends to be higher in the judges' estimation. I do like Arana in that
I think
fight.
so too. He caught him with a couple of those knees. I think he had a couple good exchanges where he ended up landing cleanly more with a higher percentage than Flores did. So
the big question now is going to be, can Tim Flores get that bloody nose under control? If he cannot, if it keeps bleeding throughout this fight, breathing becomes compromised, fighting becomes very, very problematic.
That was a beautiful takedown that Flores had, though, I must say.
It was. I think we're going to see a one fairly early in the second round that did work out well for him. You may see him invite an exchange, get under those wide punches, get in on the hips, put his opponent on his back, and then spend a little time settling down and keeping there. I imagine that's what his corner told him. Settle down a little bit when you get on top, then start to advance position or strike.
Yeah, I don't think Flores is getting the better of the stand-up in this fight, but with that takedown, there he goes, body lock.
Hands are locked tonight.
Oh,
tables have turned.
Look at that, escape quick.
Fantastic escape, and there was that knee again.
That was a slip.
Flores is now fighting to keep his opponent's hands apart. Succeeded in that. Now trying to get an arm into the neck. There's no danger from the guillotine yet. Both fighters in an over-under. Flores has hand down there by the hip to stop any counter knees, and he's going to throw knees of his own, then drop that right arm down there again on the hip.
He hit him with a nice right knee that looked like it hit him right in the solar plexus. I think this is what Flores needs to do. He needs to pressure him and try to get him to the ground.
Exactly, Mike.
Keep the pressure on him.
The winner of this fight is the one who can determine where the fight takes place. If it's on the outside, Arana wins. If it's on the inside, Tim Flores looking pretty good. There he is again in the over-under. Ate a nice knee, Threw a good knee on the break. Excuse me, a good punch on the break. Woo!
Big haymaker.
Flores tried to end it with that one. Arana needs to circle now, start striking from the outside. He does not win on the inside. There's one going back to Marco Huas.
Oh, yeah.
Little foot stomp from the 90s. Those do hurt, too.
Yeah. Was it Paul Varlins that he smashed his feet after
stomped on those big old toes?
Kicked his leg about 47,000 times.
Interesting technique. Hold on to the wrist with two hands, try and kick him in the head. Don't know that I've seen that before, but I like it.
I like it too. Oh, these guys are going hard now. Oh.
Flores fired up. Fight clearly starting to turn in favor of Tim Flores from FAA. Arana, skilled at getting back to his feet, has already proved that. There's a little head battle going on now. Whoever can keep their head above the other one has the better chance of getting back to standing or keeping the opponent down. Tim Flores clearly pinning his opponent with that head.
Good spot.
Landing some shots, has the wrist pinned. Arana found a gravity leak.
Yep.
Pop back up to standing, maybe not for long. Tim Flores can yank that ankle out from under him.
And scoop the leg with his foot there.
There's that knee we've been expecting.
Flores going to town now.
Crowd is exploding for Tim Flores. We may be down to short time.
Oh, they're battling.
Arana firing back. Arana losing power. Tim Flores throwing the kitchen sink. Got his opponent down. Big turnaround in this fight, Mike.
Flores is really starting to pour it on now. He's getting him with some elbows down there. He's got side control, and you don't see Arana springing out like he was a minute ago because he's starting to get a little fatigued. And now Flores is really starting to put the pressure on him.
I think Flores heeded his corner's call to not rush on the ground. Take your time. He's got about 30 seconds now. That mount is well established.
He wants to try to start raining the blows down on here.
10 seconds now.
Oh, he went for the old Jeremy Horn elbow.
There's two of them. Little push elbow. Fantastic round for Tim Flores.
Awesome round.
Mike, I think we are looking at a 19-19 fight. That means whoever wins this round wins.
Yeah, Flores clearly took that round. I think he took that round a little more definitively than Arana took the first round.
I do, but in the under unified rules of mixed martial arts, ordinarily there's 10-9s and there's 10-9s. Doesn't matter.
Right.
We definitely didn't see a 10-8 round either time.
No, it wasn't a 10-8 round, but I think that you're starting to see Flores start to chip away at Arana a little bit. And we'll see, though. You know, Arana, these guys, they spring back. You know, they get a minute break here, get a little water, listen to his coaches. This third round is going to be the fight right here.
Arana's corner clearly going to be telling their fighter, don't end up in the clinch, don't end up in the ground, get on your bicycle, circle around, punch and kick at distance.
Use your length, use your reach.
Tim Flores' corner is going to say exactly the opposite.
Yep.
Get in there, tie him up, put him down, settle down, get control, tap him out. Round 3, Mike. Winner of this round wins the fight.
This is it. Unofficial scoring, we have the fight basically even at this point. 1 round to Flores, 1 round to Arana.
That said, Tim Flores does appear to have the momentum behind him. Big shot.
Didn't seem to shake him too bad, though.
We know Arana. We've seen him fight before in the reality fighting cage. He is as hard as they come.
He is.
Tim Flores trying to connect those hands together. Arana turning his hips. Trying to pummel in. Has now pummeled in successfully. They are going to separate. Conditioning may be the deciding factor in this fight. Tim Flores may have suffered a broken nose, but he is in better condition at this moment. Arana, hands are a little low.
Well,
Taking in the air.
You're seeing the normal fatigue you get like later in the fight like this. These guys, they come out so strong that it's... Ooh, that looked like a nice
push kick to the melon. This is exactly where Arana wants to be.
Oh, he hit him with that upper right. He's shaking it off, but saying no, but I don't know.
Tim Flores is going to be looking to do something spectacular to overcome that uppercut and slide. Big shots from Arana starting to have their effect on the outside.
It seems like that's starting to hurt his leg. The way it's kind of going in there is scaring me a little bit.
This is where Arana wants to be. This is where he's superior. Using those long limbs to strike hard from the outside, but he gets timed.
Arana got a little blood ripping from the nose now, too.
It's one of the problems, Mike, when you find success with something. If you do it one too many times, your opponent learns it. They learn to time it, and you pay.
And that's exactly what he did. Oh, big right.
Shot.
Big right. Flores landed that square.
Crowd does love those spin kicks. Oh, looked like Arana was going to try and come back with a spinning back fist of his own. Oh! They both did it.
I couldn't see that one. It looked like both of them got hit.
That was double spinning stuff. Oh! Power of timing.
Arana pressing forward now. I don't know. I sense like Arana's just got a newfound drive in him. He's just coming forward. He's got that look about him like he just wants to end this. Really hitting his leg.
That was the calf kick. That's one of the newly developed techniques in this sport.
All right.
But again, when you have luck with something, if you do it one too many times, you get time. Tim Flores now in top side control.
Flores has got to start using that shoulder to get some shoulder pressure and get that hand off his chin.
Under a minute remaining.
He doesn't seem worried about it.
Flores has been told to settle down, not rush on the ground. Secure control, advance control, then begin to strike. Look for a submission if it's there.
It's probably a smart strategy to get a little ride time on top of him, tire him out a little bit, put some weight pressure on him.
Probably going to try and slide that right knee across to mount and then elbow.
See that right forearm and elbow right in the face? That's just god awful, just grinding away down there.
Sit out on top from Tim Flores, down to 10 seconds. This is how the fight's going to end. Tim Flores, top side control, striking effectively.
Wow,
boom!
What a fight,
Mike. 29-28. Tim Flores, both fighters throwing their arms up as they should.
It's could be a close one, Carrick. We'll see what the
Fantastic
judges
job
say.
by both hands. I hope, Mike, it's a split decision. I'm the only guy in the sport that loves split decisions.
I
want both these fighters to think they won the fight because they deserve to think it.
Yep. The unfortunate thing with the split decisions is the guy that loses always feels like he might have gotten shafted, but the truth of the matter is sometimes these things are just too hard to go to know one way or the other.
And everybody knows if you don't finish your opponent, you have left it in the hands of the judges.
Right.
And that's problematic in this sport.
I would give a little bit of the edge to Flores on this one, on that third round. I think that in the beginning of the round, I thought Arana was starting to really put it to him a little bit. He hit him with that one good shot that really got him. And then, but then Flores really turned it on at the end, and I think he really started to...
Judges, in my experience, do tend to favor the latter part of the round, though. If that round was perfectly even, split down the middle, but Flores controlled the second half. I think he's going to get it from the judges' scorecards. I could make an argument, a good argument, either way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who won this one, Mike, the fans.
Yeah.
Tremendous fight.
What a tremendous job by both of these guys. Both of them were eating some heavy shots.
And I got to say it again, tremendous job by our matchmaker, Joe Koff.
Awesome.
A little bit longer than usual on the judges' tabulation.
Well, they're probably close, so they're making sure they got them right.
Mike Mazzulli making a list, checking it twice.
Yeah.
There's a very discrete number of circumstances, 3 in fact, in which the commission can overturn a score. One of them is if there is a math error. Mike Mazzulli runs one of the tightest ships on the face of the planet Earth in terms of regulation. He's making sure all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed.
That was a close fight. While the judges are doing their scorecards, let's give Ron and Tim a big round of applause because that was an awesome, awesome fight. Pretty much the fight of the night right now.
What a back and forth battle, though, you know?
It's about to be made official.
Here we go. Let's see. I'm on the edge of my seat here. I'm curious to see how this goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we will now go to the judges' scores. Judge Sue Citadad scored this bout 29-28 for Arana. Judge Doug Crosby scored this bout 28-28. And Judge Mike Murtha scored this bout 29-28. For your winner in the blue corner, Arana.
Just like we said.
Very, very close fight.
Well, the crowd doesn't seem too happy about that decision, but I'll tell you what.
Tim Flores is a Connecticut fighter. We are in Connecticut.
This is true. That was a close fight, though. I mean, it's tough to say either way.
Crowd not happy, but if this fight was taking place in Howard Beach or Ozone Park,
you'd hear
and
exactly
it went the other way, the exact same fight, you'd hear the exact same noise.
Right.
New York, it'd be even louder.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be dodging chairs right now.
Yeah.